Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing OMAC issue number 1. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, OMAC's gone through a bunch of transformations throughout the years. Originally created by Jack Kirby to be the one-man Armored Corps, he then eventually becomes obsolete and we get a new version of OMAC, which is the robotic Brother Eye controlled by Maxwell Lord and Checkmate kind of stuff, before, during, and after the Infinite Crisis. This OMAC seems to be more akin to its original inception, in that we have a normal, everyday dude named Kevin, I forget his last name, get turned into this giant, brutish, hulking kind of individual and starts doing Brother's Eye's bidding, or whoever is behind Brother's Eye, which I'll get into later. There's a lot of things that looked appealing to this comic, and the reasons why I wanted to get it is, one, it looks kind of like the DC's version of Hulk. You know, a guy who has no control over his transformation. When he transforms into this hulkish, brooding, big brute, he has no control over that brute. Similar to the Hulk, not too much, but there are some similarities. Two, the design just looks kind of badass. I mean, granted, the Mohawk is kind of a cool idea, but granted, it's kind of floppy and all over the place. I mean, he just looks pretty badass, and we have a little bit of a Jack Kirby inspiredness in the designs too. If you look at the actual cover itself, it looks a little bit like Jack Kirby's earlier work. Cool. However, on the flip side, before going this comic, I've heard some messa things about the issue. So the question is this, and the question I've been throwing at all the number ones: will it be good or will it suck? Well, you're just going to have to wait and see. Let's get into issue number 1 of OMAC. The issue is pretty straightforward and very basic. I don't have to take more than maybe a minute to describe it. There is this place, this research and development facility, and this girl is looking for her boyfriend, who is missing. As she's looking for her boyfriend, OMAC shows up. Here he is. Starts destroying the shit out of the place, looking for Cadmus. He's able to find the underground location of Cadmus and starts drilling through Cadmus, going through all his defenses, even some really screwed up defenses. For example, there's a woman in there who has guns in her mouth. Pretty screwed up. I'm sure she's an android or something, but still, I was like, holy shit, what the hell is going on here? And he just starts slamming through everything. And the reason why he's doing this is because Brother Eye is telling him to. Brother Eye is telling him, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta get the information that I want from Cadmus. So, the question is this: will OMAC be able to get all the information from Cadmus that Brother Eye wants? Will we find out who is behind Brother Eye? And in addition to that, will the poor individual that is getting turned into OMAC learn how to control his powers? Well, you're just going to have to read and see. Let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. The art was pretty fun and very colorful. It's very sci-fi in its nature, too, with many of the different things we get to see in Cadmus. The action was pretty good. We got a lot of smashing and breaking and destroying, which was actually kind of fun to read. The concept is nice too. I mean, the OMAC with the Brother Eye and someone mysterious behind Brother Eye controlling it, which Dan DiDio has alluded that could be Maxwell Lord, is kind of a cool concept. It's nice. It's a nice concept. And the story is very straightforward. Very straightforward. It's not confusing at all. Bad. The story can be a little too straightforward. I mean, it's a very, very simplistic story, and I kind of felt like after reading this, I wanted more from it. Oh, OMAC smash. Oh, OMAC gets information. Oh, OMAC gets turned into a human. It feels very straightforward and just kind of boring. It leaves much to the imagination, wanting more for the reader. Another bad, although we get a bit of who OMAC is, we don't get any bit at all about the guy that becomes OMAC. Who is this person? Who is this individual? What is his motivations? Why is he the one that turns into OMAC? It kind of leaves a lot of questions floating in the air. Whether or not you should get it. To be honest, I actually enjoyed this. Now, in no way, shape, or form is this a 5-star issue, but it was actually kind of fun to read. I would give this a solid 3 out of 5 stars. If you want to try something new, try something different, OMAC, well, there's a lot worse places that you can go. It's actually pretty fun to read. So, with that said, do I give it my full recommendation? If you have a little extra cash on your hands, go right ahead and pick up. Why did I get it? Well, it was free. I got mine free from my comic book guy because, well, he's the man. But yes, OMAC. Give it a shot if you have extra bit of money, but there's other things that you might want to go for beforehand. So with that said, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.